Hey everyone, it's Michelle with Silver Snake Designs, and today I'm going to teach you how to do prismatic right angle weave with 5 beads. And this is something really awesome. As you can see, this is a sample stitch that I had made. You can see it's got the base of the 5 beads. Okay, and as you can see, because 5 sides is a pentagon, what you can do to picture a house with 5 sides is the pentagon in DC. In my prior videos, if you've seen my videos on Prismatic Right Angle Weave 3 and Cubic Right Angle Weave, which is Prismatic 4, you'll see that I had you picture a house. So with the Prismatic 4, I had you picture the house that you live in, you know, a room or something with 4 walls and a roof. And in the Prismatic 3, I had you picture a triangle house and actually gave you a drawing on that. But I don't feel like doing another drawing on the pentagon, and I figured since everybody knows the pentagon in DC, you can just picture that building. And just picture pentagon buildings stacked up on top of each other as we go. So there's the shape, as you can see. It's a nice stitch. Because this has got 5 beads in its base, if you're going to do 6, 7, or 8 beads, then you'll know that the rope is going to get thicker. I am not going to go show you 6, 7, and 8 because once you get 3, 4, and 5 down, it's really easy to do 6, 7, 8. So you would just be adding an extra bead in your base row to do the 6. What I'll do later is I'm going to do an informational video that's going to show you 3, 4, and 5 and how they relate to one another, so that way going forward you can do 6, 7, and 8. It's pretty easy, and once you do those other videos, you'll pick up on it really fast. So let's just jump right into it. So what we're going to do is, as our floor, we're going to do the blue beads. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up 5 blue beads. You got 5 there? Yeah. So we got 5 blue beads. We're going to bring, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the first bead that I just strung. Okay, and then to reinforce the base, because you can see how loose it is, I'm just going to bring my needle and thread through all 5 beads, just to make sure everything is where it should be. And I can't bead today. Okay, so there we go. So now your work should look like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up a pink wall, a green roof, and a pink wall. We're going to go back through this bead that our thread is exiting, this floor bead here. Okay. And now your work should look like this. Easy peasy, right? Yes, yes. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go through our next blue bead, next floor bead. We're going to pick up a pink wall and a green roof. Okay, and then we're going to go through this wall and this floor bead. So it's pretty much the last wall bead you had added. And then we're going to go through those. Okay, we're going to go through our next blue floor bead. Okay, we're going to pick up a pink and a green. And then we're going to go through this wall bead and then through the blue floor bead that our thread is exiting. And I'm sure you're noticing a pattern here. Yes. Yes. We're going to go through there. Okay. Great. Well, what are we going to do next? Yep, we are going to go through our next blue bead. What are we going to pick up? Yep, we're going to pick up a pink and a green. What are we going to do? We're going to go through this pink bead here and the blue bead that our thread is exiting. So just like that. All right. Now we've reached a point where your work looks like this. What we will do is we will go through our next blue bead, our last floor bead there. Okay. So now your work should look like this. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we have 5 beads in our base, we have 5 walls, and we have 4 roofs. We need 1 more roof bead. So we're at the floor. How do we get to the roof? Well, you got to climb a wall. So you come up here. So you come up to this wall bead right here, this pink one. We're going to bring our needle up there, okay? As you can see, it's starting to, it wants to curl up, which is good. Then what we're going to do is we're going to pick up a green bead because that's the last bead we're going to need, but we're going to come down this wall bead here on the opposite side. See that right there? Okay. So what's going to happen is as we pull this, since the green beads are going to be the top and the blue beads are the floor, you're and we're working, as you can see, almost like on the side. So we have the base floor, we have the green beads, and then we have the side wall. So what I'm going to do is pull this, and hopefully you can see it pull properly. And it kind of pulled it up. Okay, so there it is. But we're on our side. Okay, and we're coming out a wall. So this is the wall, the floor, and the roof. So we're looking at the side of the house. Okay, so what we're gonna do, okay, we're almost done. We're almost done completing this unit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our bead back through that floor bead, okay, up the wall, this wall one right here, okay, and then we're going to come out, going to come through the roof. So now we're exiting a roof bead, a green roof bead. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it back on its top, okay? And because you can see it's very, very loose, what you're going to do is you're going to take your thread, your needle and thread, and you're going to go through all these beads. So we're exiting number 1, we're going to go through 2, go through 3, go through 4, and 5. There we go. And so now we've just secured it. If you're using bigger beads and like my 8s have larger holes, if you want to go through one more time, you can. And I think I will. There we go. There we go. All right. So you have just completed a unit. And now you can see we have 5 in the ceiling, 5 below in the walls, and 5 in our floor. I know it doesn't have that pentagon shape to it. But once you start getting going, it will. Okay. But the main thing is you have the 5 beads there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make our second unit. So what this means is our roof beads now become our floor beads, okay? But our wall will still be the same color, but our blue beads will actually become the ceiling now. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick up a pink wall, a blue ceiling, and a pink wall, and we're going to come through this green bead that our thread is exiting. Now, as you can remember, we went around this way when we first did it, but now on the second unit, we're actually going this way. So we're doing more from a right to left, whereas the first unit, I was working a left to right. So, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through this bead, okay? So your work should look like this. We're going to go through our next green floor bead. Okay. Then I got to hold that right. And then we're going to pick up a pink and a blue. And now, as you can see, it's starting to stand up. See how it's standing up? Which will be easier because now we're going to go through this wall bead and this floor bead. Just like this. See how it's standing up? It makes it so much easier so you can see as you're going around. It's usually that first unit which is so difficult. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go through the next green bead. We're going to pick up a pink and a blue. Once again, we're going to go through down this wall bead and then this floor bead. Just like that. Go through the next green. Isn't this so much easier now that it stands up? We're going to pick up a pink and a blue. And we're going to go down through this pink wall and out the green bead that our thread is exiting. Okay, now we're into our last one. So we have the 5 base green beads, the 5 pink walls, but we only have 4 ceilings, blue roofs. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to get up to the roof by, we're going to go through our floor bead because that's what we always do. We're going to climb the wall. Okay. We're going to pick up a blue bead. We're going to secure the blue bead to the wall on the other side. We're going to come down through the floor. Okay. We're going to go up the wall because we got to get to the roof. And we're going to come through the blue bead on the top. And there you go. See how nasty it is? It's not together. So we're going to go through 1, 2, bring your thread. Oops, sorry, hit the tripod. 2, 3, 4, and back through some beads. There we go. And there we did that. One more time. Now your floor is blue again, and the green is going to become the roof. So we're going to pick up a red, green, and a red. We're going to go, now we're going this way. So we're going to go through this blue floor bead that our thread is exiting. Okay. We're going to go through the next blue bead. We're going to pick up a pink and a green. We're going to go through this pink wall bead and out this floor bead that our thread's exiting. We're going to go through the next blue bead. We're going to pick up a pink and a green. And we're going to go through this wall bead and this blue bead. Okay, we're going to go through the next blue floor bead. What are we going to do? Pick up a pink and a green. Go down, back through the wall and out the floor. We're going to go through our blue bead because now we have to add the ceiling or the roof bead. So we got to go through the floor, up the wall, pick up a green, go down the wall on the opposite side, through the floor, down the wall, through the floor, the wall, and through the ceiling or the roof, and reinforce the tops. So we'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, and back through the bead. And you have just done Prismatic 5. And there you go. If there's any questions that you have, please leave the questions in the comment below, or you can find me on Facebook. Just look for The Silver Snake. And I hope this really helped you do the whole prismatic, well, not the whole series, because technically you can go on forever with this. The minimum amount that you could start with is the 3 beads, and you do 4 and 5. But I think once you know 5, you can really pretty much do 6, 7, 8 on your own. I hope this video really helped you. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. And my next video, I'm going to show you the difference between all 3. And I hope you guys just have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.